What is up, you guys? theajblack here. Welcome back to another reaction video, and today we're going to react to Death Battle, Spider-Man, Miles Morales versus Deku. Now look, I'm rooting for Miles. Now I'm not hitting on Deku, so Death Battle, I hope you got this right, because I read a lot of feet. I hope you got this right, because there are some other feet that you might be missing. So I hope you're right on this, because you're not always got to be accurate. You guys got to remember, Death Battle is not always a reliable source, because they've been doing this so many times. So let's get on with the video in 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
I noticed he has a new suit. That's nice. I like that one.
Yo! You're more man and less spider than usual.
Whoa, I was looking for you! Care to show me what you can do?
Alright, new guy. First lesson? Don't watch the mouth. Watch the hands.
Now watch mine! Delaware!
Let's try that one more time.
I'm not gonna lie, I love the new suit on Miles.
I can't use my full power here. Gotta take this somewhere else. Oh, gross!
You got skills, man. I like that. Oh, mierda.
It's really nice, but you can't cut it here in BK. I'm sure that you're all might, but I'm running away in the right place. With all that murderous stuff, fanboy, you already lost. You should take the hit.
I moved us to an abandoned part of the city so we can go all out! Because I always do my best!
If I'm gonna do my best, I gotta do my own thing.
Was right! Your quirk is amazing!
Amazing is my buddy. They call me the ultimate Spider-Man.
His suit has shock absorption, not nullification. So, it's got a limit.
This animation is fire. No cap.
Spider-Man, you really are the ultimate.
Heyo! Vaya con Dios, Aranya Hoven.
Let's start by
I'm not
talking about their
surprised.
superpowers, which matched up quite evenly. Unsurprisingly, given the not-so-subtle inspiration for Deku's quirks, though they did have some edges over the other.
The spider sense gave Miles more insight on his surroundings and threats than danger sense.
While Miles is the herald of a spider god, Nuntius is largely a supportive mentor rather than a direct combatant on Miles' behalf. However, Miles' status as a herald could theoretically grant him spiritual protection from being attacked for one for all. You should have put that there. You should have added
Which has
that.
been worked around before.
This meant Miles's invisibility was harder for Danger Sense to detect when he wasn't attacking, while the Spider Sense's radar system allowed him to find Deku in a smokescreen. But Izuku's other quirks granted him advantages of his own.
Float was a lot more mobile than Webs, and Fa-Jin gave a bigger boost in strength than Venom did, since both had some.
While Venom is effective against genetic mutant, it can be resisted by those with high durability or pain tolerance, such as the giant ultimate Green Goblin. Deku has withstood electrical attack from Shigaraki and 9. Even if the Venom Strike did paralyze Deku, he could puppet his body with the overlay.
Advantages and disadvantages, we're gonna call superpowers a tie.
Miles could
Next
do
up,
much more than
speed.
that.
Scaling to Peter, Miles could dodge light speed attacks, which actually outpaced Izuku moving faster than that sniper bullet. Fortunately for Deku though, that wasn't his best.
Thanks to Gear Shift, Deku could speed himself up to match Miles the same way he did to the light-catching Shigaraki. Even worse for Spidey, one touch from Gear Shift could freeze him in place and make dodging totally impossible. So speed goes to Deku.
As for skill, Deku was incredibly talented at analyzing an opponent's abilities and coming up with strategies on the fly.
But Miles' powers and fighting style gave Deku few immediate openings.
Deku may have received more formal training at UA, but he was ultimately only active in hero work for a little under a year.
Meanwhile, Miles has been handling
Miles
everything
has-
from neighborhood crooks
Miles
to
has-
multiverse-ending gods for.
Miles has been trained by Captain America, Colin Wing, Misty Knight, and Black Panther. While his training is arguably not intensive, as Deku's full-time studies in UA, he's not inexperienced by any means. But if he were trained by them, he would have whooped his ass.
significantly longer.
It's close, but with his
But you
greater
gotta remember, he beat Peter Parker many times.
experience, skill goes to Miles, and that means the biggest deciding factor is raw strength.
And that was no contest. Miles absorbing the energy of that bomb was nothing to scoff at, but overwhelming power is what One For All is all about.
When Deku defeated All For One, the energy needed to part those clouds with this punch had a yield of 362 billion tons of TNT, smashing the bomb Miles absorbed out of the water.
But it wasn't as simple as that. Miles is wearing a vibranium suit after all, so the question wasn't necessarily who was stronger, it was if Miles' suit was tough enough to continuously absorb Deku's blows.
When the Falcon protected New York from that city-destroying blast, it had a yield of 546 megatons. Impressive, but Deku defeating All For One was still over 600 times stronger than vibranium's limit.
And Deku did that with One For All's embers, not the full package.
And remember, the vibranium in Miles' suit was much thinner than what Falcon and Black Panther had, making it unlikely it could absorb as strong of a blast.
It's there to provide more protection, sure, but there was no way it could survive all of what Deku could dish out.
In this superpowered
That
battle,
should've
it
been
was
Miles.
Izuku's overwhelming speed and immense strength that made him the winning hero.
And the morales of the story is...
The winner is Deku.
next time on Death Battle.
Or Godzilla. Get out of here, come on.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle.
Okay. We're gonna talk about this later. Well, not later, another time. So. Alright, look. You guys gotta remember, like as I said earlier in this video, you gotta remember, Death Battle is not always a reliable source, cause they've been doing this so many times. Like, Death Battle, are you hating on Marvel or something? Like, I don't understand. Cause you done this on Ben 10 versus Green Lantern, you done it on Scarlet Witch versus Zatanna, Ghost Rider versus Spawn, Omni-Man versus Bardock, like, list goes on. Because you're not a reliable source. Okay. That should have been Miles. Like, listen, I'm not hating on Deku, I'm not being biased on Miles, but Miles was supposed to take a victory. Because I really don't think you've been reading this right. And a couple things you've been missing on this. Miles what beat down Blackheart. Blackheart is the son of Mephisto, who was Ghost Rider level. None of the Avengers were able to take him down. Miles, he was able to. He was able to whoop Blackheart's ass. And also, Miles was also punch a Grendel. Nose Grendel. None of the Avengers were able to take it out. The Grendel. So Miles was able to do that. So it's whatever. You guys been doing this for pure entertainment. That's why I'm not so happy with Death Battle. I'm not mad at all, but I'm just not happy. But it's whatever. It's cool. Next one is Hulk vs. Godzilla. This is gonna be good. I'm gonna have to do more research on the characters. I'm gonna do a lot of reading. Alright, you guys, so thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit the like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. And let me know what other videos you guys want me to react next. And use code theajblack for 10% off for all Drink Progress product. And that's just about it. Again, I'm AJ Black, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.